Hello everybody and welcome back to Green River. You join me on a very wet evening. That's fine though, because what we're going to do is we're going to take this back over to the yard and we're going to couple up 2, maybe even 3 trailers to this, probably 2. 3 is good, but it's a little bit too much. It makes it a little bit too tricky to manoeuvre. So yeah, we'll have a double trailer, and then tomorrow, which is actually still in this episode, tomorrow in game time, we're going to go and harvest the soybean field, which is actually the only field on the map which has no number. Let's just put some lights on. Yeah, so it has no number. It was initially the grass field. It was a very big grass field. We cultivated it up with that massive cultivator. We then drilled it, and yeah, we have a very healthy crop currently growing. Now when I last checked, it was almost ready, but not quite. I'm hoping this bit of rain, bit of sunshine tomorrow will allow it to completely grow and it'll be ready to harvest. Yeah, this rain is getting heavy. Very, very heavy. Anyway, I'll see you back in the yard. What a rough night. Right, okay, so yeah, this is the yard. We should have a trailer already over here. Should be straight in front of us, but it's so dark that we can't really see. Okay, so it looks like Chainsaw's selling some machinery. Right, so we have the rear trailer. Needs to be dropped off. And I'll actually detach the rear dolly as well. And then we'll take off the flatbed and we'll put on this trailer here. Okay, well, there we go. It's dawn and it's a lovely morning. Now, I was under the impression that these trailers had a rear hitch as well. I don't think they do. So, yes, we're just going to have individual trailers, but that's fine because we're still going to have probably 3. We can't couple 2 together though. It would be too heavy anyway, but it can be useful. Yeah, there's no hitch. I don't think you can customise one, but you might be able to. I did just take a very quick look and I couldn't see anything. But the field we're going to is just up here. If you watched the video where we were doing the grass or doing the cultivating, you will have already seen this field. And it's quite a big field. It's not going to take forever. Nothing does, but even so, it's a bit of a job. Right, so I'm just going to put this here. And we are going to bring across other trailers as well. But I think just for now, I should... And we'll take one more across. We'll take one more. So, yeah, we're just going to jump into this class tractor here. We're going to take this across. We don't want to have a slow tractor attached to the trailer, because it would take forever to cart. Ideally, this is a job for just the lorries, because they're faster anyway. But there's no harm in having like an overflow trailer, which is what this would be. We should still have the yellow trailer for the other lorry. So anyway, let's just get this on here. I don't know if my colour scheme was any good. It's a bit like the colour which I use for some of the text in my thumbnails. And yeah, we're quite close to the back of the tractor there. Very snug. Right, so when this is in the field, we'll bring across the other combine harvester. We might actually sell the other combine harvester and get a bigger one. Just depends. Okay, and yeah, I'm just going to keep this one back from the edge because it's not really the main trailer. But they're decent because they're like 79,000 litres each. Right, just very quickly tab back to the yard. Now jump into this combine harvester. Yeah, not much point in replacing it actually. We only have, I think, one more field to harvest, so this is it. This is the end. But it's been good. Okay, I don't know how I've done it, but I've actually got loss. Yeah, I've entered the forest in a combine harvester. If anybody is around here, they're going to be very concerned. The only person ever to attempt to harvest trees with a combine harvester. Yeah, this seems to be our field. Completely the wrong end, but even so, at least we're in the field. Here we are. Right, so I'm guessing by that gap there, the piece which hasn't been harvested, I would say that's actually outside of our boundary, so it probably doesn't allow you to do it. I do seem to remember the same issue when cutting the grass, so Yeah, it's just going to have to be sacrificed, unfortunately. This combine actually doesn't have a very big tank anyway, so we wouldn't make a full lap. It's actually good that I'm starting up here. But we should see that this doesn't harvest, this first piece. Exactly, and then it should start up any second now. Brilliant, okay. So there is chainsaw just over there. We're going to play catch up. But yeah, because it is soybeans, we should be able to get back to where the trailer is. It doesn't fill the combine anywhere near as fast as a crop like wheat or barley. So yeah, let's see how things go. With a bit of luck, it's going to go well, and we should make quite a lot of money. Okay, so I've just put that combine on the worker, and I would imagine chainsaw is getting very close to full, so I'm just going to take this over there, because this is always the best way, having one combine on one side of the field and having the other on the other side. So yes, obviously the trailer was on completely the wrong side for the bigger combine. I'm sure it is possible to tidy up some of those missed bits over there a bit, but we'll never get all of it, just like we'll never get all of this here. So, we're 25, we've got 25,000 litres in here, 32% full, and yeah, as I said, this combine, it's got a pretty big capacity, so when we unload again, it's going to bring us to probably 50% full, then it'll be time to unload the other one, and then we'll be getting close to unloading the trailer. Probably another full one out of this one after this one. Here he is, now he is very full. That combine must be about 95%. Yeah, definitely needs this. And I believe he's actually using the cruise control as well. So you can see how straight that line is. Absolutely dead straight. As for the worker, that'll be doing a pretty straight line too. Right, so yeah, I would imagine 50% will be 50% full. More than 50%. Anyway, you're probably thinking, well, if this is the last episode, what are we going to do next? Well, it's definitely something we're going to look into. We're going to have to try and find the best map. Obviously, if you want to suggest some good maps, then that would be fantastic. Please do. But it's going to take a bit of deciding. We're going to obviously decide between us which one is going to be the best replacement for Green River. But I think this map's been going for about 10 weeks now, so we tend to do about 10 weeks for each map, so it is time. It's a very good map, but it is time to try out some other ones too. Okay, so we have this combine over here, which is also full, or very close to full. It's actually at the point where it's going to get confused anyway, because it's, well, it's not a completely rectangular field. In fact, it would probably miss a piece just here. Yeah, I'm going to take over, tidy a few things up. I didn't think it would actually be possible, but this is almost fitting in one trailer load. It's a good job I did bring the other trailer though, because it's not all going to fit. Now this combine is about full, but I'm not going to try and unload on the move because it just never really works. The auger is not long enough because the header which I've put on is too big. So we're just going to wait for it to totally fill and we can unload stationary. Look at that. Yes, stationary we can unload. Whoa, nice swerve. Must be so close. It was 80% full ages ago. Any second, come on. But look at that, it's gonna finish it. Are you full? Yes, it's full. You had to think about it. Right, so that is unloading. Annoyingly, chainsawing that massive combine harvester is going to have to harvest this little 3/4 of a metre stretch. Maybe it's a metre wide. It's not much. It's not much at all. Yeah, it looks kind of silly, but it needs to be done. So it's not all going to fit in here. We are actually full already. We'll get the other trailer on the go. Okay, we probably could try and squeeze it in, but there's absolutely no point. Put the sheet over, and we'll keep it covered just there. So, for my more unusual coloured trailer, almost turquoise, or is it turquoise? It's not far off. Yes, we will just wait until both get to the top. I'll put this one up here, because chainsaw's going to finish just here. Probably with the auger on this side actually, because he's going to swing round and harvest that piece just there. How fun it is to play the waiting game. Right, okay. So that's chainsaw finished. It's actually good that he finished first because he can then pack up and take one of the trailers. Whereas the worker, well, they don't do anything. When they finish, they just teleport. The first piece in the trailer. And yeah, this is going to be a lot of money's worth. Let's just take a look and see exactly how much. Soybeans, £2,519 for every 1,000 litres. And the sell point for that is just here, the usual one. It's a very common one. So anyway, I must head off and unload the New Holland. All finished. Well, it has been fast. Whenever you have two machines on the go, it always makes short work of it. It's done a very good job. Oh, it's reversing. That's very clever of you. How did it know? That's actually very intelligent. Okay, we'll stop the worker. And we'll just unload the rest of it into the back. So, I don't know if Chainsaw's taken the other trailer yet. No, I think he's taking the combine back first. But, yeah, if I get a bit of a head start in the tractor, he will probably overtake me anyway. Having said that, he's going back to the farm in a combine harvester, which isn't exactly fast. Oh no, he swapped over. Yeah, definitely a wise thing to do, but he's definitely going to get there before me now because I am further behind and I can only do 32 miles per hour, whereas I think that lorry can do 75, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's quite fast. So let's just hope he has looked at the page where the sell prices are. Somehow I'm almost overtaking. Bit of road rage or dirt track rage. I know I'm going to lose. I always lose. Actually, I should probably sheet it over. I do quite like this dolly. This came with the Arneberger slurry spreader. And there is actually also, I think it's a triple axle dolly on Mod Hub. I haven't used it yet, but it looked good. I'm definitely going to try and use it at some point. I'm sure there will always be an opportunity. Probably when we've got a big heavy trailer. Although I'm not exactly calling this one small and light. Yes, this is a big heavy trailer. Over the bridge. No, it is definitely a very enjoyable map. But all good things must come to an end. Eventually we do start to repeat jobs quite a bit. But we'll definitely be transferring some of these big expensive machines over to the next map. It's always good to have them. Okay, so we're both going to the same place. With my very small amount, just short of 10,000 litres, it's really not going to be impressive, but the money which we make from Chainsaw's trailer is going to be very impressive. Oh! Yes. We'll try and cut that piece out, although... yes, I'll keep it in. We don't need to remove things like that. These are honest videos. Okay, so this is the only one we actually care about. What's it going to be? £100,000? I think more, maybe even more. Yeah, more than £100,000. Close to £200,000. Well, it's not a bad guess. 198,452. And well, this is going to take a while to unload. Might have to jump because it's going to be so long. Yes, precisely. Wow, that actually is quite good. 24,662. So yeah, almost £225,000. Very good. Definitely worth doing. But that's interesting actually, because we had grass in that field originally, and you would definitely imagine that soybeans would be worth more than grass. But we only made 225,000 from soybeans, and we made about no, what was it? 1.8 million. 1.8 million pounds from the grass, which was then fermented into silage. So that would make soybeans not very good, if you can look at it that way. But obviously, yes, who is going to turn down that sort of money from one field? Amazing stuff. Well, let's just go and pop it back in the yard. We'll go in this entrance. There's Chainsaw. I think we're a bit busy over there actually, so we'll put this one over here. And the only reason why I think it is laggy here is because we have so much stuff. Loads of machinery in one place, but actually it's not too bad. It has recovered quite nicely. It's not anywhere near as laggy as it was in the previous episode. So that's it. The soybeans have been harvested. Okay, right, let's just see where Chainsaw disappeared to. He has definitely disappeared. Ah, he's got the combine harvester. That's the field we've just done. Well, I just want to add at the end of the video here that there has been a lot of people saying, are you going to do bonus videos because of what's happening? You know, there's people who can't do much because they're in isolation because of the current situation in the world. And I will try and do some bonus videos. They're most likely going to be in the form of streams. I'll try and do some live streams. But actually the videos which I make, that really is my capacity, because I do my other videos, Machinery Restorer, the rest of the day, along with other important things that need to be done. Machinery Restorer takes up a lot of time despite there not being many videos. Restorations do take a lot of time and a lot of money. So that's what I'm doing. But as I say, live streams usually about 10:30 in the evening. You could say at night, UK time. That's when I tend to do them. We are going to do probably some multiplayer live streams in ETS2 potentially, and Farming Simulator. So they'll be coming up at some point. I can't say when. It's just, yes, they are highly likely going to happen. One thing which is definitely going to happen is another ETS2 stream, no doubt about it. So anyway, that is it from me on this map, and well, Chainsaw is here, all very busy. Yes, if you want to see more from this map, Chainsaw's video will be longer. He'll be doing more things. As you can see, he's taking some stumps out. But there we go, Green River, fantastic map. It has been good, and I just want to thank you for watching. We'll see you again very soon in the next map. Bye for now.